Most people start with the house and then they try and find the block and the estate to fit that house. And that leads to years of frustration and probably overpaying. I'm Lee from the WA Building Guide, and I'm going to show you exactly how to pick the right block on the right estate in this 3-part video. You need to know how to get the right block on the right estate so you can make sure you get the maximum growth and you enjoy living in your new house. So, part number 1. A great block of land isn't just about a cheap block. It's about lifestyle. It's about community. It's about feel. What you need to look for is established amenities. Where are the schools? Where are the hospitals? Where are the cafes? Where are the restaurants? Where's the nearest shopping center? What's that shopping center actually like? Another key thing to look for is quality landscaping and quality amenities. These are really important. Is your estate an estate where it's tried to capitalize on profit, or have they tried to build community and try and establish something nice? This has barbecues, we've got benches, we've even got a massive lake in this estate. Another really important thing to look for is builder guidelines or design guidelines. Has the estate taken time to try and preserve the look of the estate? And if they have, that means that all the houses are gonna increase the value of the estate. Good looking estates obviously sell for more money. Pro tip, whenever I see big design needs and I see there's need for extra gables or there's need for certain color palettes, it actually makes me excited. Some builders are like, oh no, I hate that. But I know that that's an estate that's going to be one that's going to look good for a long time. The next big one is community feel. Now, community feel is really important, and you can only get a really good sense of that at night. So I always like to tell all of my clients, let's drive around the estate at night. Let's go to the shopping center at night. Let's go to the local pubs at night and see what that area is like. If the area after dark turns into a terrible one, well, we know that that's not going to be the best estate for us. Part number 2 is how to pick the perfect block. As I said in the beginning, some people try and pick the house and then try and pick the block. Now, that just simply doesn't work because there's so much that goes into orientation of the block, the size of the block, what is actually available at the moment stock-wise, when you want to move into your house, how long a title's going to be before the title is released for the property. There's so many things you have to look for, so it's always block first, then house. Another thing we also have to look for in block finding is, are there going to be any problems with the blocks? Sewer lines that we can't build over, easements that are going to cause us issue. Are there going to be any noise pack? Is there a bushfire attack level on the block which is really high? What's the soil type? Most of these new estates, and the estate one at the moment is a great one for it, but sometimes when we're doing an infill block, so a block of land behind a house, sometimes there could be a swimming pool that hasn't been fully taken out, and that can create some real issues. So when I do look for blocks, I actually go through near maps and look at what the land used to be like, so I can make sure that it's going to be a good one for you and you're not going to get those terrible site works blowouts. Part number 3 is all about growth and value. Now, cheap blocks are not necessarily always the best blocks. We have certain criteria that blocks have to follow to make sure they do actually grow in equity. Certain things, infrastructure, existing amenities, what is going to happen with development WA? Is there going to be new shopping centres, new bus line? Any new transport line is a big win. If there's going to be a Bunnings opening soon, that's a good win. Is there going to be a new shopping centre growing in? That's good news as well. And there are lots of blocks that do have this. Bullsbrooks getting a massive Woolworths. You've got Yanchep getting a hospital. It's just had its new train line. You've got Byford having so much work going down there as well. So there are lots of different blocks and lots of different areas that have those big growth potentials. And that's what really matters as well. Something else that some people just don't think about. I like to make sure it passes all 3 of the WA Building Guide's criteria. I visit sites like this every single week, so you don't have to. I go all the way up to Two Rocks, all the way down to Dawesville, and as inland as York. And that's what I do for you. I will compare blocks for you. I will look at the orientation. I will look at the areas. I will look at the amenities, and I'll make sure that you are getting the best deal possible for your block of land. I'm Lee Wayne from the WA Building Guide, and I drive to places like this so you don't have to. So if you want the right advice and you just want some general answers, please make sure you're following the WA Building Guide. Please make sure you download our free guide as well. And please make sure you watch our YouTube series where we explain and we drive through all the current blocks of land that are available and all the different estates that are available. WA Building Guide, I look forward to seeing you real soon.